Okay, my name is Kingsley Japan Dankwa. I'm here to take you through a simple, or let me say, the basics of music. And basically, we have here the montage 8, that is 88 keys. Basically, we have a standard keyboard that is 5 octave, and we have the lower ones that is 49, we have 32, we have 25 keys, and we also have the advanced ones that is 73 keys and 88. So I have here the montage 88 keys. All right, but in all the keys, or let me say the keyboards or piano or organ, in music we have only 12 major keys. The 12 major keys, that is what we use in singing, playing of instruments, in any music you hear, and I can guarantee you that they are being played in one of the keys. Some music can transpose as many as they want, depending on the type of music they are doing. But basically, we don't have 13 keys or 13 voices, no. All sum up to 12. All right, so now let's go back to our classroom, the crèche. We have something we call the alphabet. We have the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, up to Z. But in music, our alphabet is from A to G. And that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I said A to G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That is 7 keys or 7 alphabets. But in my introduction, I made mention of 12 keys. So what add up to the 7 that sum up to 12? Meaning we are lacking we are lacking 5 other keys. So how does the 5 appear? In my simple explanation or small example I will do is that it's like a man and a woman or married people coming together to have children. Basically, they are going to name the children after them. Example, myself, I'm called Kingsley Jaban Dankwa. The Dankwa, I was named after my grandfather, and the Jaban is my family name. The Jaban. My father was called Mr. Jaban. So the Kingsley was added to the Jaban, making my name to be complete. Okay. It's the same as the keys. The main major keys are 7. That is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then, meaning we have other 5 children that we have to name them after. And in music, the children or the children or the sons, we have a simple name we give to them. That is called accidentals. So instead of saying children, we call it accidentals. And accidentals are classified into 3 different groups. 3. We have the sharps, the flats, and the neutral or natural. Yes. So as I said, sharps, flats, and natural. Sharps, flat, and natural. Okay. So the sharps in music just refer to a step forward, making a step movement. Example, if you are on this key and you are moving a step forward, the nearest step you find is this key. So in music, moving from here to the nearest key is referred to as sharp movement. Sharp movement. SHARP. Sharp movement. Okay, so movement from a key that we call it root position. Root position simply means where we are starting from. So we call it, or let me say from F, moving a step forward, called F sharp. All right, now let me come to the flat. Flat is the opposite of sharp, and flat simply means a step backwards. So if you're on this key and you are making a flat movement, you move from this key to the nearest key. So from this key backwards is a flat movement, and from this key moving forward is a sharp movement. Now, natural key simply means, or let me say, natural restores any movement you've done. So if you are on this key and you move here, and there is a restoration attached to it, you move back to where you were, your root position. And if you were on this note or key and there is a restoration, it comes back to where you were, your root position. Okay, so basically these are the sounds, or let me say, the name I mentioned, accidentals in music. All right, so now let me go back to our alphabet. That is the main 7 keys. We have here A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 are our main keys. Our main keys. So let me repeat. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the next key you find is the same as the 1, the 8 or 1. 8 or 1. And they sound the same, and they are the same key. A here, A here. The only difference is the octave difference or the pitch difference. Okay, now we are done with our 7. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now in music, you see, let me go back to our alphabet. Alphabet starts from A to Z, but in music our alphabet basically will start from C. The reason is that, as I said, we have only one natural key, and the natural key we have is key C. If we talk about the natural key, basically is the key that doesn't have a sharp or a flat, or let me say the key that doesn't have an accidental in its members. So if I want to play the main members of C, I may not play any accidental, or let me say any black key attached to key C. But aside key C, any other member you play, any other key you play, you are going to involve 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 accidental keys, or let me say the black keys, to be simple. Okay, so if it were to be the classroom alphabet, will start from A, B, C, D, E, F, G up to Z. But in music, we choose our beginning or the root because of where we have to start the calculation from. That is key C. And another reason is because key C is a natural key, doesn't have any black key involved in its members. Okay, so now let me play from C to C. From from C to C. Let me adjust my microphone small. All right. So C here, the next key is D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay, let me start again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So these are the members of key C. Now you realize that I didn't involve any black key. So let me take time and explain the accidentals, the sharps and the flats. As I said, the sharp means a step forward. Flat means a step backwards. Then neutral means you restore. You don't move forward, you don't move backwards. You just restore to the current, or let me say the root position. Okay, so if this is our C, now I'm going to deal with only sharps. After the sharps, I'll come to flats. If this is our C, our starting point or our root position, now we are going to move a stepwise position. Okay, so from C we go to C sharp, from C sharp we go to D, from D we go to D sharp, from D sharp we go to E, from E we go to F, from F we go to F sharp, from F sharp we go to G, from G we go to G sharp, from G sharp we go to A, from A we go to A sharp, from A sharp we go to B, from B we go to C. So let me repeat myself again. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. Now let me reverse. From C, the reverse, that is what I'm going to do with the flat keys. And the flat keys, as I said, is a step backwards. The flat is spelled F-L-A-T. So from C, you go to B. From B, B flat. From B flat, A flat, A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, and C. Let me repeat for the last time. C, B flat, A flat, G flat, F, E flat, D flat, and C. Alright, so sharp means a step forward, flat means a step backwards. Alright, now there's one last thing I have to mention that when you study music in advance, you are going to come across. We call something enharmonic. Enharmonic keys is just a key with two names or two or more names. Now, let's take note of something. You see, some of the keys do not have black keys within them. These are natural semitone keys. It doesn't have black keys within them. Now, if you talk about enharmonic, it's simply this. I made mention that flat means a step backwards. Sharp means a step forward. Okay, so from here, let me start with the flat. Let me use C as an example. C. Okay, let me use C here as an example. C here, a step backwards, we find B. But at the same time, it can be called C flat. Yes, because you are just applying the terms. Flat means a step backwards. So C, a step backwards, C flat. You are not wrong, you are correct. You get it? C, C flat. Meanwhile, I mentioned that this is B, and you are not wrong. Musically, you are not wrong. Okay, so this is B, at the same time C flat, because there's no black key. But aside that, if you are applying the terms very well, flat simply means a step backwards. People normally say sharps and flats are the black keys, but I disagree. It's not about that. It's just about applying the right thing at the right time. So if you are here and I say move, let me say, just flat your note, you just come to the nearest key. All right, let me use F as a second example. F here can be flatted, and you are going to get E. So this same key is called F flat, which you are not wrong. You get it? So E at the same time, F flat. All right, now let me go to the sharps. Let me use this same E as an example. E, if you are applying the accidental sharp, you are going to find the nearest key as F. So this same key can be called E sharp. So E here, the root position, a step forward, E sharp. Let me come to B. B here, a step forward, you are going to get C. And the C basically is called B sharp. B sharp. B sharp. So simply terms, or simply put, sharp means a step forward, flat means a step backwards. All right.